In the quiet blue house at the corner, the evening unfolded with a familiar, measured slowness. Margaret Lewis, seated in her well-worn armchair, began her silent vigil by the perpetually open window, a ritual that filled the first 20 minutes with the gradual deepening of twilight and the accumulating sounds of the neighborhood settling into night. She listened, not passively, but with a focused attention that traced the arcs of distant laughter, the rhythmic protests of an old gate, and the fragmented conversations carried on the cool air, all while her mind gently sifted through the echoes of memory attached to each sound, creating a living tapestry of past and present that made the single, unmoving hour feel expansive and full. The steam from her tea rose and vanished, the clock's tick was absorbed into the auditory landscape, and the world outside her window became a vast, breathing entity that she patiently observed, minute by deliberate minute, as the streetlights flickered on one by one, casting long, melancholic shadows into her still room. The middle of the hour was broken by a hesitant but firm knock at her door, a sound so direct and personal it seemed to sever the delicate web of distant noises. The young man, Lucas, stood on her porch with an air of both apology and resolve, and his entrance into her world initiated a 20-minute conversation that flowed with the ease of a recognized, though unfamiliar, current. They spoke not of simple things, but of the profound grammar of absence. The way an empty chair at a table could feel heavier than one occupied, how certain streets are walked with a phantom companion, and the peculiar comfort found in rituals born of loss. Margaret found herself speaking Thomas's name without the usual sharp puncture of grief, and Lucas shared stories of his mother, who had also been a keeper of windows and unspoken hopes. This shared space of understanding, built over steaming cups of tea and the unflinching acknowledgement of their respective sorrows, became a chamber where time seemed to simultaneously suspend and accelerate, filling the heart of the hour with a warmth that countered the gathering chill from the still open window. As their conversation reached a natural, peaceful conclusion and Lucas took his leave with a promise to return, the final minutes of the hour settled upon Margaret with a new quality of silence. She returned to her chair, but the sounds from the street now seemed softer, more diffuse, as if filtered through the understanding she had just forged. In the last, profound moments, she looked at the open window, no longer just a monument to a waiting that would never end, but a simple, open aperture. With a calm that felt less like an ending and more like a translation, she slowly stood, felt the cool air on her skin one last time in that old way, and gently guided the window closed, the soft click of the latch marking the hour's end. The following morning, as a new hour began, she would open it again, not out of haunted habit, but in a quiet celebration of a hope that had, at last, chosen to stay.